Children, in today's class we are going to recall once again the parallel lines and the transversal. Actually you learned all these in 7th grade. Okay, but once again we are revising all these topics since you have again in 9th grade. So what is a transversal? Transversal is a line which intersects two or more lines at different points. But if you see here, transversal, here P is the transversal. This line intersects L and M, two different lines at different points here and here. Understood? So here P is the transversal and L, M are any two lines. Here not only for two lines, for any number of lines the transversal can be drawn. And here one more point you have to remember, transversal can be drawn for non-parallel lines also. Transversal can be drawn for non-parallel lines also. So even here this is called a transversal only. But our topic is now the transversal for parallel lines. So here when the transversal is drawn for parallel lines, we have different angles formed. So here what are those? Once again we see. So here corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means the angles which are on the same side of the transversal, and one is interior, one is exterior. Okay, so if you before that we see what are interior angles and what are exterior angles also, then it will be more clear for you. So here interior angles. What are interior angles? So here interior means inside. So here inside these four angles are there. That means in between the lines. In between the lines here inside interior. Okay, these interior angles. What are those? C, D, E, F. Here these four angles are interior angles. Now what are exterior angles? Which are not interior, that means which are outside the lines. They are exterior angles only. What are exterior angles here? A, B, G, H. These four are exterior angles. So now coming to corresponding angles. What is it? Corresponding angles means the angles which are on the same side of the transversal, but one should be interior and one should be exterior. So here if you see for A, here A is exterior and it should be on the same side of the transversal, and one should be exterior, one should be interior I told. So A and E is one pair of corresponding angles. You may get doubt that why D, A, D are not corresponding angles. Why? Here actually for AD we have one more name. What is that? Adjacent angles or linear pair. So here this is a line, straight angle 180 degrees. So A plus D is 180 degrees. Okay. So here A and D form linear pair. Okay, they are not at all corresponding here. So means what? They should be forming at different vertices. So that also you have to remember. Corresponding angles are forming at different vertices, not at the same vertex at all, and which are on the same side of the transversal, and one should be exterior, one should be interior. Okay. So here AE is one pair, and next for D what it should be? H. For D corresponding angle is H. And next one for B corresponding angle is F. Next for C corresponding angle is G. So these are four pairs of corresponding angles formed here in this figure. Okay, but don't remember A, E, D, H. Please don't remember. Here according to my names in this figure we got like this. They may give 1, 2, 3, 4 or any other letters. So you have to remember the positions. For this position this is the corresponding. Okay, like that only you have to remember. So here once I want to tell one point clearly. So here wherever CO will come, okay, that represents that the angles on the same side of the transversal. The angles on the same side of the transversal. So here same side means I think you understood. So here this is the transversal. Here this is left side. Here right side if you take. Then here both are on the right side. Here both are on the left side. Like that. Okay. Same side means that one. So I hope all of you understood corresponding angles. Now coming to co-interior angles. Just now I told co means which are on the same side of the transversal. Which are on the same side of the transversal. So Actually, co-interior is a short form of consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. So here what are co-interior angles? In the name itself it is there. Same side of the transversal, interior. So D, E is one pair. C, F, both should be interior only. Okay, C, F is one more pair. So here two pairs of co-interior angles we got. Then what are co-exterior? Actually co-exterior also we can talk about. Co-exterior means what? In the name itself it is there. Exterior angles these are, and co, which are on the same side of the transversal. So A, H both should be exterior. A, H and B, G. Okay. These two pairs are co-exterior angles. Next, coming to alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So both should be interior, and alternate means which are not at all on the same side of the transversal. Alternate interior. You may get doubt again here. C and D, why they are not alternate? Again, just how I told previously. C and D form linear pair. C and D are F and E form linear pair. Okay, that's why we are not giving another name, alternate interior. So alternate interior, which are on different sides of the transversal and interior. So for C, that is E. In this way you will get. Okay, so see the positions. C, D and D, F is one more pair. Next, alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior, just like alternate interior, both are on different sides of the transversal and both are not at all forming at the same vertex, and exterior. For B, so it should be H. And for A, it is F. So here these two are the two pairs of alternate exterior angles. Hope all of you understood this, but definitely have to remember the positions properly. And as we discussed already, you have to definitely remember one point, that is transversal can be drawn for non-parallel lines also. But here I have drawn parallel lines since our topic is parallel lines and the transversal. And we have here actually corresponding angles are equal. Okay, like that we have few statements. You have to remember the few facts we have. What are those? Corresponding angles are equal when the transversal is drawn for parallel lines. When the transversal is drawn for parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal. So, A is equal to E, D is equal to H, C is equal to G and B is equal to F. Okay. So, corresponding angles are equal like this. D equal to H. Like that, just for example 2 I gave. Okay, and co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Means what here? E plus D equal to 180 degrees. C plus F equal to 180 degrees. Supplementary means what? When the sum of two angles is 180 degrees, they are called supplementary angles. So, here co-interior angles are supplementary means E plus D equal to 180 degrees. Here C plus F equal to 180 degrees. Next one, alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So C equal to E and D equal to F. Next one is alternate exterior angles are also equal. So A equal to F, B equal to H. Understood? And co-exterior angles are also supplementary. Co-exterior angles are also supplementary. So, A plus H equal to 180 degrees. Next one is B plus G also 180 degrees. Here two more are there in corresponding angles. B equal to F and C equal to G also. Okay. So, here these points are very important. And these all will happen only when the transversal is drawn for parallel lines. When the transversal is drawn for parallel lines, then only all these equalities and the supplementary angles, everything will happen. When the transversal is drawn for non-parallel lines, then all these are not at all true. And here actually vertically opposite angles are equal also, we can say. That will happen for non-parallel lines also. Vertically opposite. Here H equal to F, E equal to G, B equal to D and A equal to C. Vertically opposite angles are equal. That will happen anywhere for parallel lines and for non-parallel lines. Hope all of you understood this. Now I want to prove all these statements using this equipment. If you see here, these are the two lines and this is the transversal, and for parallel lines I adjusted these two as parallel lines. So this is a transversal for parallel lines. If you see here, corresponding angles, here these and these are corresponding angles, these two are corresponding angles. So here corresponding angles are equal or not, once we will see. Since these two are parallel, I want to show here 100 degrees. Okay, this angle is 100 and for this corresponding angle is this one. Okay, so if you see here, this is also 100 degrees. So in this way we can see that corresponding angles are equal. Okay, next one is co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay, co-interior angles are supplementary. Once if you see here, this is now 80 degrees. Here these two are co-interior. These two are co-interior angles. This one and this one are co-interior. So here this is 80 degrees and this is 100 degrees. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Just like that, even here we will get like that only. Co-interior angles supplementary. Now we will see alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. If I turn the protractor like this is 360 degrees protractor. So here, if you see here this is 80 degrees, alternate interior. So here these two are alternate, this one and this one. Alternate interior angles, these two, here and here, alternate interior. So here also this is 80 degrees. So these two are equal, 80-80. Alternate interior angles are equal. And just like that, even alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles also I will show once. Alternate exterior angles. So here for this alternate exterior, for this angle, alternate exterior is this one. Here these two. Okay. For here this alternate exterior angle will be this one. So I want to show this. So here what is the angle? 100 degrees. Okay. This is 100 and even this is 100. So alternate exterior angles are equal. So like that, any two pairs, whatever statements we have given here, all those we can prove like this practically. Okay. And vertically opposite angles are anyway equal. Angle here, I hope all of you know the positions, vertically opposite angles. So here 0 to 55 it is. Okay. Now we want to see this angle. Just you have to turn the protractor. Here this also, here 0 is there, here 55 is there. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Again the another pair also, if you want, definitely you can check even that. So here it is 125. Here this one 125, and for this vertically opposite is this one. This is also 125. Okay, understood? So like that, vertically opposite angles are here. If the transversal is drawn for non-parallel lines, corresponding angles are not at all equal. Just by observing that also you can see. Okay, here these two angles are not at all equal. So here if you see, here this is 120 degrees. Okay, and here it is, if we turn, this is 100 degrees. Okay, 105 degrees. Okay, here this is 120, 105. They are not at all equal. Corresponding angles are not at all equal when the transversal is drawn for non-parallel lines. Just like that, when the transversal is drawn for non-parallel lines, then the alternate interior angles are not equal. Co-interior angles are not supplementary. Anything we can prove with this equipment practically. Okay, hope all of you understood this.